I love the style of this shoe. It's that OG vintage feel. This feels like something from the 90s or the 80s. Hello, and welcome to another episode of QuickSchopes. Today we have the Air Force One Gorge Green, Sail Gorge Green Sesame. Let me take this opportunity to ask you to like, leave your thoughts, subscribe, ring that notification bell so you don't miss a video. Yeah, purchase links for these in the description. Stay tuned for the on foot. So yeah, let's start from the soles up. So we have a Gorge Green outsole, we have a Sesame midsole, Sail midsole stitch, Gorge Green Nike Air and strip, and then we come to this upper. So this upper is mainly composed of a Sail leather, smooth grain leather, and if we start from around the toe, you'll see this leather grace around the toe and on the toe box. This leather is of a good quality. It's not the softest kind of leather, but it does feel quite nice. It does feel quite sturdy. What's also interesting about this leather is the edges. If you take a look at the edges real quick, you'll see that it's got nice brown edges. It does really exude some nice quality to it. Going up the shoe, you'll see the same material grace the eye stay, that Sail leather. And then in between this, we have some light brown laces to the thickness that I like. These laces conceal a green nylon tongue, and at the top of this tongue you'll see that we have a white tongue tab with the Nike Air in Gorge Green with a sort of printed effect. Very, very nice. Also to note, this is a very thin tongue. As you can see the foam inside, and it is a very thin layer. Interesting. If we take a look at the mid portion of the shoe, you'll see that the section itself contains stitching, which is tonal to that Sail leather upper. And then we come to the swoosh. So the swoosh is in that Gorge Green, and it is the same quality as the rest of the upper. A very, very nice color. We go to the foxing, you'll see that the foxing partition is quite different here. It is stitched rather than a separate panel, like around the toe and the eye stay. Very, very nice. It's that OG feel, that old school vibe. And obviously you can see the stitching on the mid portion as well. And this is the same as the lateral. If we take a look at the heel of the shoe, you'll see that the heel panel again is in that Gorge Green leather. And we have the Nike Air printed in capitals. There is no swoosh present here. If we take a look inside the shoe, you'll see that the sock liner is a leather sock liner, which is Sail. Really, really nice, smooth grain, premium leather right here. And then we come to the insole, which has Gorge Green for the Nike Air on a Sail insole. Let me know what you think of this pair. For me, this one's a good one. This one is a pretty good one. The leather of this shoe is pretty nice. As I said before, it's not one of the softest, but the quality, you can really see it, the grain of it and everything is pretty good. I love the style of this shoe. It's that OG vintage feel. This feels like something from the 90s or the 80s. The coloring as well, the swoosh, that Gorge Green, such a dark, rich green, and the way it combines with the Sesame midsoles, so that gum kind of midsole and the Sail upper, so it's like that vintage white. It's not quite white, it looks a little bit aged. It's a really, really nice touch, the color selection on this one. Those OG aspects extend to the tongue, the nylon tongue. The tongue tab is really, really cool. It does look like they ran out of ink for the Nike Air, but it's actually a stitched design, which is really nice. And that thin tongue as well, really going back to like the racer models and stuff like that. Really, really cool. And of course, last but not least, the Nike Air without the swoosh. Something that we've seen on the color of the month, which has dropped recently. Very, very cool details. Sail, green and gum just tie up together so perfectly. I cannot explain how good this colorway is. Think about swapping out maybe the green for a different color. Would it work? I think you could swap out the white, but or the gum maybe, but I don't know. I just really like the way that these three colors tie up so nicely together. We've seen it before in slightly varied iterations, even with the Jordan 4s, pine greens. That's a sort of variation of this, you could say. The Air Force One 40th anniversary malachite again. So we've seen this kind of colorway before, or those colors rearranged in different fashions. And I just think it's a very, very good one. Taking a look at the laces, we've got some light brown laces in this. Perfect, in my opinion. You could swap them out to a sail. I think that this is slightly darker than sail. That would work. White laces would work. Green laces, I wouldn't do it, but obviously it would tie in with the swoosh outsole and the heel. If you want to do it, you can. Remember, if you want to do any lace swaps, you can do, but these are the only laces that come with this pair, so you'll have to dig out a pair from your lace box. Let's check out this pair on feet. And with all that being said, I give these an 8 out of 10. A solid pair in my opinion. The way that sail and gum combines with the Gorge green really, really looks good in my opinion. And all those little details that I mentioned earlier. How do these compare to this pair right here? And you know how much I like this pair. Remember, purchase links for these in the description. Thank you everybody for subscribing, sharing your thoughts. It's always appreciated. I've been Schopes, signing out. See ya!